Enuanom mema obi bia akwa baba Photoshop ayesua otwi mu. Ene ensusu ye ba behwe ko be fa so design funeral book, funeral brochure wo Photoshop mu. Enti menche ho no ye be Photoshop na ya hye saade. Ana se ne no first time welcome across this channel. Make sure also best subscribe to the channel. And yes, also subscribe keke. Turn on the post notification bell so that anytime we upload the video YouTube catch you say learn Photoshop in chi post new video nti also kohwe na fasua de say de obenya ska bebre nti yen che ho no e ba behwe ekwan a ye be fa so design funeral brochure Photoshop nti wo Photoshop abi no be ko new nti new document be amount then we selected the paper size the person A4 book nti A4 bit me book nti select A4 na me ato landscape nti say they bit me book A4 na be A5 size and I be hu with the help of my rulers now may try say may align it to the center nti so click now drag move here e do center na and no best take aka hono then me use another rulers say me dey be gauge anon because funeral book to normally we are use all cut edges now until before as an have cut edges now normally so my information about no be bra e be cut some of the edges into me the rulers atoto anon and the member be information e wo ember anon p until and I'll be here so as I select me rectangle tool no na me dey ma draw a shape to cover the whole face until from her say no me yi stroke na free ano then me person me apply a gradient fx na me call gradient overlay the above apply gradient overlay to click so now we for Photoshop and we be open and a Photoshop also remember the last gradient you use into I better pop it up with that okay it's from there no me change the gradient into what I want to do now maybe select my new gradient and may use it for now. Okay, into new gradient I may use the method be to say green, okay? Into remember na ba down kakra na ma select light green. You have to toggle within the colors so they all pay. Then ma click OK and I may be the next stop, okay? Into stops no and the color so you can apply more than 2 stops depending on what you want to do. Until me na me new new a be save visa current we now apply for you so they'll be using the next time, okay? And I sorry you say and then I'm the that I think the screen or something you have to change the blend mode to normal so they will be the normal color only if says BB or background have all blending in and you can also do that as well, okay? Until from here no leave it my has say may add a new layer, a new brown new layer. Click this plus sign the wall down on them that you can add a new layer and I'm selected the brush tool is shortcut B into may dabby with white, okay? Into white may make sure say a full. Then I'm trying to paint some of them off because say me nye sa colors ni na me me pe nti me pese gradient ni be fill the whole design nti na me clean some parts na, okay? And I me nye voice over throughout sa video we nyina enkosi me pese me church or any embaby any so nti normally the funeral brochure no me start here with the back into me back design area then I can go inside no and you're very difficult but sometimes it can be difficult depending on the people you are working with. If you don't have all the information that's normally we have a count like and they can stress you and normally it's like Ghanaians or like people in general no we want to last minute until normally no one here on top pressure be the amount like a day before 2 days before the program after na most of the information neighbor ubejina so printing and the other And yeah, easy, sir. Hunting, I say, may try to may apply a color to a rectangle shape. I'm here, may draw. So, see, you have to select the color that you want to use, okay? And I think that I'll go with this one. And I think that later I will change the color to something else because this was too dark. Maybe I have a printing working and that color now is too dark. And I think that later me changing it and a pure red, okay? Nti me say click here drag the wheelers now to that specific edges. And this is the main design I'm here. Maybe as time goes on, if I get more time, I'll come and do a video on that one too. And with this one is so then we reduce the size of the image. I click it, I drag it from the other one, and I'm the abahasenti. You reduce it may reducing it BBC. Then you try to position it so it takes time, but when you have a with my okay. I noticed na BB Papa has seen. I wanted to remove that and it doesn't add anything to the image and making it weird into what add layer marks to your image then we select a brush to shortcut a B. Now what making sure say it's a white reviews into it, so paint it black on that side, then you'll be free. So you try to position it into from her saying I think say may add the name and the stuffs. Into from her saying the map is the main design I'm here and I'm copy Nidino I aba so main design I say I made a me Nidino adding as too much into me reduce the size no kakra. I mean position somewhere there. Then main peg gradient na was no and so my click it delete I got to be in and main try and I may apply a new color that I want to apply. Open the color picker and select something like gold, Gold color is very nice, especially so we use it for funeral designs. Okay, and making it nice. Then I also decided to change the fonts not from the previous one. I wanted something bit different. And we use this app which is kakra. You kind of know what to do. I say, we drew as a answer. Change the fonts. We drew as me apply colorway. Yeah. So now you get a lot of experience from them, so you know how to do. Okay, we might change the color and we try to make position, all those kind of stars. Okay. Yeah, into me patch say be on the like video on the Mami know in the comment section. So they bit me adding more content like this. Abba. Say we medical video without no voiceover now. Me decide to me some voiceover on it. Okay. Inti mekasa kakra inti do baby so mema mo amahwe ato us, but the back side of the book cover is very important to me, and how to create the pages too. I'll walk you guys through so they the understanding on how we do those things. Okay, until I say I realize the design, like the name is not popping, so may add the drop shadow on to me add the drop shadow so the we need a popping more to me add the drop shadow means you can see the difference. Yeah. So normally design is try and error, but you have to know what you are doing. You have to know the design rules and stuff. So if you try this one doesn't work, but maybe it will work, but the results that you get from maybe the second one that you will do is going to wow you, or even you will try 1, 2, 3, but you come to the first one. Always try to go for the best, And so we'll try now. You go for the best. It always makes you stand out, and if you also spend some time on it, it also help you get good results. So yeah, And Nadine, so now me pair the stroke on it. So I also wanted to change the color to white. Okay, until me change the color anyway, and then I decided say me man Nadine, we no so the Embra Ase. And I think the later on to they came to add a different name, so it didn't quite be a three. And one of the design principles is you can also make them the same size on. It is a person who truly emphasize on one of the names, like for to make people see it or read it faster. We are back okay to know yes and okay see, but you make sure say it is aligned. So the man yeah, you see those kind of stuffs. Yeah. It is an me them yeah into me and then and say technical boom you can use the spacing to open up the space and align that one to the center and position it wherever I want to position it. Yeah. And I think that the book cover may spend a lot of time on it. Yeah. I think 30 to 40 minutes they may spend day on it. And we went into if you want a cool book inside that. Yeah, the way. See, and so on, the small adjustment I made it. May try some yeah. Me move we abaha me do baha. But it's the first one also I'm here, so name before. But you see, still, I wasn't satisfied with it, so I'm trying to, tweak it to get something new. Okay. All right. So from there, with the help of my rectangle to, my fan, I draw a new rectangle. Okay. So I think normally, um, in the, normally, yeah, I'm for be within be a penny Adam, aka Eja Adam Hanti. And when I'm person me them add these are details no down. I guess I didn't go for color inside the box, but I wanted the color to appear on the edges. And to who I'm selecting stroke, and I'm removing the fill color for the main design. And also one very important thing is oh yeah, you may be making sure so be save work, Hey, they say me you see okay laptop, my laptop no battery in. Under normal circumstances, so we you manage do 10 minutes from 10 minutes you go Photoshop ACV, but you see the time interval from 1 minute to 10 minutes. There is a lot of time there. I'll bet in the near my baby. It said, we are near man in between from 1 to 9 minutes. That's a CV. That's a like a cut off and something happens, so you are going to lose all those details. But we still be working now within 5 minutes and so far, then you still have most of them. Until we now we make sure say we save your work, we save your work. It's very important. And I want a bad thing about Photoshop and say so we Juma. That's a Juma and so maybe my year be save into a savior and that's a light to do and that's how much you do. Photoshop file corrupted. It is a who work. That's a desktop near you and one vampire seeing them light. Sad time, because they be happening to me that. So recently, me Juma any doom light. It's let me see you working now. Any doom light. Your doom light. Me, you so light in the back. May try to make open file. Now, who open a corrupted file, Mako YouTube, I could videos how to open a corrupted file in file. To message be say for you want so my NBA 2 days. Now, third day, me say we working on near doom lighter, file not corrupted. Oh, Photoshop. Photoshop, you have to do something about it. Saving your work whilst light goes out or your machine goes down. Why does it have to, corrupt? So it was very annoying. It is also CV. They say to me, say we work and I'm a pigment na me her light na. No matter say light no munye num na. Okay, into formation into one who say side sheet na me drawing, me remove the other side. Into the other side no me use layer max. Okay, into layer max now. And I'm deleting and now is hidden. I can bring it back anytime I want. Into the age in America. May try some adding. So this age was in like from this to 2022 and you can see this one. So we designed here last year. I wanted to do video on it last year, but it was a month because of time and stuff. So let's see how it goes. We would like to bring you more videos, but you know, time is not on our side always. But we will try our best. You know, since we are starting on, yeah, and also content I have some channel is you guys should let me know. You guys should let me know the kind of content you want me to cover, because I want this channel to only focus on funeral design, like say, because this is done in our local dialect, Ghanaian language in it, and I want more people to know how to do this type, because day in day out, since the Bible so we emphasize on my nipa bewu day in day out. So if you know how to do something like this, one could school cry because I made sure you minutes, wait mess you and I was waiting with the IB book school as well. Wait my join me main English channel where I have more content, over 200 content on Photoshop. Okay, so wait my way most of my content, but subscribe. Now also one way or the other with me the about channel and say design me PSD file no your digital store, your store with my top design. From there you can get a design as low as 13 cedis, and also so after mobile money or cost now you can choose a card, you can choose mobile money. Until what can I say there? I don't think so you have to stress yourself so copy card or be our mobile money. Oh yeah, yeah, papa, then you accept the payment when it comes. You also the better credit ne machines. And say you ever see your content be remember but your machine hydrate on. Any ahoɔden saa ɔyɛ adwuma twitwintwini mu saa nti na yɛde saa those stuffs aba so de yɛbɛtumi de improve yɛn mic, your laptop, your keyboard, even yɛbɛsɛ yɛyɛ na yɛnim nyinaa aba sɛ de obi ehu nti yɛbɛtumi atɔ cameras, light, and then as for na yɛama great content too. So if you want to help us to do those stuffs, you can even send us money directly if you have but if you don't have please. And also the PSD files, no, CBA. When you juma please don't worry yourself, and you'll find other ways. But say if you have the funds and access of what you now when you free now if you want to help us, you can also purchase the PSD file to help us. Okay, and from us into me are they the burial and the memorial this thing on it, and also I feel like I wanted to change the color a bit, to make it some way beyond. And so I just say, until we use the hue and the saturation, now click a drag here, you can change the color to a place where you want to change the color to. Yeah. It's possible, okay? And to me fast forward this part and said a tutorial, no, anything be brave. Although say maybe it can get to 1 hour, but yeah, tintin bebree maybe 1 hour 20, 1 hour 30 minutes so that we can consume and understand everything. All right, so from there now as a book cover now the first page every into the other side there's a book to me say a training say into a training so when you're on the picture it be now the two ones so be the into with the help of a lips tool I draw an ellipse and as a circle and you fill it with a different color. Okay, so color it be a fill it with the background, so say especially so where you in the background then you can fill a different color over there. Then and also you can see we are applying a stroke on it. Okay, so the manner is from the main background so you can choose a number, a figure for the stroke. Okay, so choose something that satisfies you. Okay, then you try to reduce the size. You can see we bring it and say we require a sokakra. Do reduce now. Then a bit more boa man affect sa area na or when I say a bit fit to say the so then nti this is the image me person me use this to actually no. So by clicking, you know, drag into Photoshop, now you see the size of the image. Then from us, you know, reduce so the above 50, like all the face will come. And I mean, you know, guys on my the body show be brave. The name in the air here. Until when you're the then if we are near there, create a clipping mask. A clipping mask is a shortcut here. I think say Control Alt plus G. And I say a Shift Alt plus G. Control Alt plus G here to create a clipping mask. And also right click or layer and so I'll be able to create clipping mask. And your other videos will prior create a clipping mask. And so this shouldn't be something difficult for you. Okay. Then from us, you know, you can see say I have some extra areas. Person me fill it with a different, like my person me fill it with a color in the image. Until me double click here on the layer no to open the color picker to fill it. But still I'm first hunting. What I did also is me create a new layer above it to paint, and I think that layer under the image. That's why I then I painting in showing it. And so I click it, I drag it, and the image now to top. So easily or simply, you know, image now I show, and you see how nice it is. And actually, you know, be about program, be our what kind of book I could do it. So we have to appreciate the person. So appreciation. You choose a nice font to write the appreciation. So the am I very attractive. Then you pick a color and you just type the name of the appreciation officer where then or add into Hassan is so just test that we are adding. So we will fast forward this part and continue. Alright, so this is the kind of where submit me add. So add we are then wow yeah you need to say me and me you from a paasolo. So make my type say design and printed by paasolo, then I can add my number. So if say anyone who have the book want to order something or want to do something like that, they can just quickly look at the number, WhatsApp me or call me, and we can discuss about it. It's a free advert. You won't just come out be a book number one say free advert number. So yeah. And also guys from us saying so say my click here drag a pattern into that also. I wanted to also add some fill to the background, so I wanted to add a pattern. So let's see how it looks like if we add the pattern. So the pattern, if we create clipping mask as always, so the share text name, then you may reduce the opacity, so that even mess with the background, okay? So you can't see it actually. Just like want to create some interesting something be your background. That is the whole idea behind that. So ebusian for remember say we working on say I say near book cover no see and we create inside of the book, okay? And I said the kind and so we will leave some part for you to just watch. We want to give you a brief idea on how this is done. Then later we can dedicate a full video on this one where explanation is going to be so massive. So it's like the first one, yeah, put rulers on the edges, okay, to make it easier. And so the most or crucial information. Now say information be and then cut it out. So you know say this place is going to chop off, this place is going to chop off. And the middle one since a book need 4D. It's some test no call middle bra or 4D. You know, inside. So we don't also want that to happen as well. Yeah, so basically, that was the idea behind that. So you create first page, and so this book no na ye ewo mu 3 and a back count 4, so the number is going to end 12. So inside near 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow. So 3, hard 3, and then front and back. Okay. 7 out and 12. So this is where I'm going to type the name, and I said the number, the page number. So I wanted to create something decent, something clean, something new in the system, and just place it there. Yeah. So if you are doing a design, you add your own style, like your own ideas to it, make it more attractive. And yeah. So that was what I was trying to do over here. So you said you could see here. All right. So from my saying, answer my picking a test too now. And you may shall say with the order of service. And as a book now, you baby from right. And it's a book near first cover page in India and Jurabi and call the back side. And it's a book being here. And say a shall say from right. Until I'm doing about right side now. And you won't say you be a connect to say and also about left. And you won't make create a new document. And may use. And I think that may use a font called Rosalenda. Say we need our font here as always no. Go now type the name of the font nature where you can download it. And also me win fee baby I'm a type it. I'm just trying to place it where I think it will be best in the situation, and I want to also pick a color which I would like to use it for that. Yeah. So let's see how it goes. So I ended up using a deep red color. Okay. Yeah. And trying to position it just in the middle and also not too close to the edge. It is too close to the edge. That's a passive book near we cut some part that we don't need from it. Unfortunately, I cut those parts. Into na you movie those things in the bar inside the car. And I also there's all my designers and space. In graphic design, we call it negative space. It is a with me man on a negative space in society, and we design very easy to access, very easy to read. So those kind of things. No. So the way we are for baby na where said it and no etie. So those are the features that you bring it along. Say, the man work na very fine. Indeed. And you can create shape maybe pasty we know one of them. Then the next thing is all you say who create and that's how type the text that you want to put in. That's one. And one on number person me add a number because of opposite 12 yeah, then you bring 2 numbers. So I decided to make it 01. And also choosing a white because it is against a dark red color. Yeah. Into from as you be control plus or ever fit your screen, ever fit everything into screen, so there will be here. And also I decided to change may use the open sans font for this, and the font we have the font sizes you can use regular, bold, semi bold, those kind of things. No, yeah. Until I decided to take regular and also reduce the size of it because it is almost at the edge and I don't want that. Okay, so yeah. All right, so from her say my position, my number, no baby, I think say me okay with it. No, now my person me did the test in the BEM order of service, so how the service is going to look like. And all your funeral books say I'm making sure that you have everything typed in Microsoft Word where you can make changes. And say one of them changes you have every what type as a mistake from a underline as any BB amount. It is a some certain names in Ghana and also some certain names in your country, and I say in the dictionary be that one day. So it will help you to make changes and stuff. So my boss says that order of service, we have the officiating ministers, the reverend, pastor, whatever. So I'm trying to copy all their names. No ma copy tea or me working tea. How I ever call. Yeah, nti my copy me test no from Word no. Then my boss my be picking me test tool no. And I may draw a shape and make my paste all the text in it. Then I'll change the color to black. So until pick up which is your color picker, you can change the text to black, and also my paste then you have to align it to left and say to me in the center side. And I think that the text no and the font size no something you can reduce it and also reduce the spacing in between them. Okay, so there's information na we no and also so I think that we have to take other information also at the back. Nti open still test near here BBC and nti when you no it is going to continue on the other pages, but the other pages now may make some slightly changes go ma a dual man person in a said no. So change the font size to suit what you are trying to do and also the spacing in between them. Yeah. Alright, so from her saying I decided to add some flowers to it. So I already have some files we am downloading, but I will place a link. May leave a link. You can download this source file that I'm using for my project. So if you want to replicate the same thing, or if you want to work alongside me and you have something to work alongside me, and also make a video, don't just watch the videos and that will be the end. When you now practice the skills, when you now practice practice makes a man perfect. So now practice there and go and cranky because we will be feeling our great, but so you now practice was okay, hey, senior you see, so when you now practice it, we be our own kind in a but Ubekai be bria, betting the island. I have one or two things, and also that program so much change part 1, part 2. So I decided to bring that along in the center, align it, underline it, and also maybe give it some color. It's a way as a may as an agent who I'm also the part 1 start from here. So and I really like what I can see. I really like what I see. It's very cool. It's very cool. So we notice here and say we cover page na I create how I creating the same thing and I call image. And under image you may duplicate sa layer no. You duplicate the same document and you delete information and the woman and this information a woman no. The first page, which is the order of service. So order of service no and cause our page next one. Next one is on page 1 side say you say create a different page for it. And I say I'm trying to arrange my document, like put them in folders. I want to say me putting in folders. I'm very simple, very neat, and I like them. So I think that we can copy and paste this one over here. So try to copy this to that place. So you hold down the Alt key, you click and drag until I hold it down Alt key, I click and drag. Then as in the very last page, so this one is going to be 12. So Sana book cover and Sana creative book, folded book. So 1. Then that page is going to be 12. Okay. It is a 12 now. Then the next one by saying next one is by page 2 and 11. Now the other page is why page 3 and 10. Now about page 4 and 9, page 5 and 8, page 6 and 7. The 6 and 7 be inside now. So it is the end. In terms of my image, duplicate image. It means duplicate the whole document. In terms of my page 2 and 11. Then no duplicate here. So information that we will mean now. We have to delete them. Then I say in the Bible 2. It is a book sample. Be my book. I say page 1. The next one by page 2. The print here. Print first page in the Bible print 11 and 2 and 11. And I replace this back in the 2 say book near the ACC anymore. So what I say. The anya was our same document into a different document. Into we are create a different document for that. I hope so. Take concept now may patch and I say. So I want to say let me know in the comment section. They want to say beyond. Yeah, more they was say at least everyone have something doing in this country. And it's my movie information and what I have seen in about because some information, the same thing. Some information where the same thing they but just a very replace testing. So it is pepe. So my back to the first page now here they create here. And I deleted the order of service because it will continue. Then you have a copy from the part 2 downwards. This information I had the book it was a lot so and check order of service in my again so copy control C to copy then control V to paste and when this information it doesn't I have to take some and say there were a lot of space at the top so I have to take that to that place as well. And from my saying my back to my book cover and me creating and say my select image and by using the lasso to make a selection to control J to make a copy of that. And the picture I'm the book cover and my mark of file. Then we reduce the size and I'm placing at the top here. May add a negative, may add the layer mask. Then with the help of my brush tool, I'm blend it in with the background, okay, and I'll paste it somewhere there, okay. So so that simple thing that we added over there and made delete this one because I don't need it because I have already the original image there and close the group. So I'm trying to save the document again, but I think that the document was already saved, so I don't know why they are still asking me to save it all over again. But no worries, let's save it again and let's go to our document that we are working with now. So go here as well. I don't think this is the page. Okay, so this is the 2 and 3 and this is the 2 and 11. So it's ever highlighted only the part 2 the main topic bolding and I can see said they be very readable then near sentence or so. And I said them they can and all your work be making sure so be save and some are saving me this year. So you try to save their work. So the light goes out on chill. Yeah, and from us you better create the next page, okay, and also you better call image one of them. Me I make it duplicate. So image over down I will duplicate image. Me I change it when I call 3 and 10. So the next one will be 4 and 9. Next one will be 5 and 8. The last one will be 6 and 7. And the book name fin. Then other pages now I'm filling and we just fill them. So my creative duplicate, so I have to delete this information and I have to change. And things then baby I high number 11 over 3 and has in about the 10. So very simple, but yeah, if it is your first time there, you are going to struggle with it. But as said, if you work small, you are going to get the understanding. Okay, so I think my Bible for the topic near here, because I don't want to do it all again. And I think that here is going to be the biography. So from order of service, then now biography of the person involved. From a honor in 19 maybe I'll call tribute by maybe wife, children, grandchildren. So in the essay, maybe the tribute, the biography of the late. So me who I just copy that. No, I copy paste those tests over there. So my copy the biography into pharmacy, I also like to bring his image into my copy the image from the first page, So and I'm be able to ask me the information is about change, then we will know say Papa we need kind of was into it in the picture bar. It make it nice and cute. Pick the correct font, open sans regular, reduce the size to open the character, and reduce the size of the font, and also align to left, and yeah, and also you be changing color from red to black, because no one would like to read red against white crap. So let's change the color. Until reduce the font size, and then change the color so. Until paste our new text now, you copy, See, I'm copying, so I will just go back and copy it again. So I think that is the text that we copied. So it's okay, very okay. The formatting in the changes now can in there, small changes we have so then you just bring those informations over there. Into Anna Venus so heading in your complete and my only biography of so it's anything biography of the late. So in things of her but me person me add the name, so me make it duplicate of this one and I send me the a better was so anyway of the late. Then the next name is going to come. Then you type the name. Yeah. You better fast forward this part now. Yeah, twice. Alright, so for Massey, you better twice over the rest of the page. That's 049. So 0409. Page 4 and 9. And you will click on create. Then you be deleted. You will only replace the page numbers. Replacing the page numbers. Okay, so your movie. You delete this one. Yeah, and I think that we will need this one over there. So here is going to be page 4. So I said no. So you have a page we interchanging like that. I think that by now there you understand. But if you don't understand, you let me know. As time goes on, we will be teaching or be explaining more. So wow, doubt and I want to be asking. Until biography of the late nsa baako na yɛnwie nti yɛde ba abɛto aso yɛde ɛwɔ ha sei nti na delete the heading so we can replace different heading. And as always, saving your work is the best idea ever. So Control S. It's not hard. It's not even hard to save your work. Control S to save the work. Then I realized that na book no me say me che pages in mu mienu ntino o activate say uye ni say a emo be bi kakra. So now me person me man a different feeling, so I decided to divide that into two. If you divide it into two, then instead of saying I also my click here drag here call opposite side, I back click here drag here by the other side. Near be in kakra. Then top and down so you be kakra. So the bit my fitting most of the tests in bed ever call raining. Yeah, that was the whole idea behind it. So from her saying they may make it a duplicate, click and drag this one here and click and drag this one over here. So this painting. I think the space in the giant is still na remember na yeketua kakra. Then select the move to and copy this one to the other side. In sense, I created that fine look on the wall. Newspapers, brochure, a wall magazine. Magazine name as a phone. So they are not much show book. We were trying to do over here. So yet my yes idea in here near a D-honor and so. To the whole into the D-hopper say, Yebeko yen document name, then you will place the tests and say you replace it because I acquire the same information. So and also I decided to bring the image that you use over there and main clicking drag in the Embra has it instead of what's a man here continue. May the artist in the beba from kakra and I'm the image na about from kakra. And so all these things are always in the maximum. So if you take a very look and as a critical look at them, those are things that you maybe I will print. Oh, it was very nice. It was very nice. So we be nice with me is small ideas we can want. And my own say, oh yeah, you have done something really cool. So within the picture about I decided to it's in the picture and I use this side. Why not I use something different? So I replaced that with a rectangle 2. To rectangle 2, and then I decided to place something that I downloaded from the internet. And as I said, may leave a link for you guys to get access to those kind of files. And I said, you yourself now, you can also download some from Google and replace that. Okay, so I'll click and drag this one. So it is open here and say we are the order of service to part 2. And it's part 2 and then I may add any image in our and I realize has in order of service it's not talking about the person who has died. Sorry, when I suppose so. I decided to change the image, with a candle or something like this, and it was nice. So a place I can that's the biography in there. If say you use this picture here, the very best so picture here add on and yeah for the candle I show on. Yeah. The near a dehoy. Alright, so from asking so you better also create the rest of the pages. That's and they 4 and 9. So you call 5 and 8. So 5 and 8 name me okay to create that new document. If you create that new document, all those information here is going to be deleted. That page number is in so as a sign. It has a 05. Now other side now is 08. So from us saying we can delete this text. Okay. Then save your work as always. Then from her saying is also page 5 near here, I decided to start with a rectangle to draw a shape, a very big shape. Then we will fill it with white, I guess. You fill it with white. As a magazine, sometimes you also colors or information or images are at the back of the sheet, but they have a plain sheet or a plain something on top. So it's the same idea. And also to make this one feel like there is something actually there, I decided to add a drop shadow. And the drop shadow, makes it feel say, it is something on something on. And if you add a drop shadow and also reduce the opacity, so I just a drop shadow effect now, it is going to look something nice like this one. Almost no, this one is part of the background. That's why I have moved that one to the background side. Okay. And I just asked anybody about talking about the tribute by the widow. So ne radio what you think ne be how be tribute by the widow. And me call back to my text and replace those information. This is the tribute by the widow. Me copy, then I'll go and just paste that one. So with the help of my text tool, me click here, drag a bounding box, make me I paste this information. But before that, change the color to black. So the able to test in real time. Reduce the size. If you say test too much, then also we can paste that one in. And intervals to say too much, you can reduce that and the size as well. So all the information will come. The information, the tribute from the wife was long, so when we reduce the size and the interval, all of them. Yeah. We paste those information, and this is how it's going to look like. So you just have to spend some time to fine-tune in the small details so that your work is going to look very nice and matured. So place emphasize on things like codes and stuff. So using something like italic. So with my text open sans, I have a font called Tochichima regular semi-bold, and also we have regular italic as a font. If you can do that one, and also to make your text or to make your information readable, a paragraph be I will leave a space a woman and make your text also easy to read. And these are small things. If you are a beginner, and I say if you have been designing these kind of things, and I say if you get something like this and you want to make them very rich and stuff, what you can do. And also most of the times in the public brace I can't omo you omo assembly omo kan okunupa wajami kwantimfin okunupa nyamemfa okransie. So those kind of things obetimi paste or the different text of so they obetimi throw more emphasis on it by giving it a different color, giving it a different font style. The first of all, I'm italic. So then I can say they will throw more emphasis on the top because we don't know what is there. So we can write a tribute by wife or widow. Alright, so tribute by wife, and here I'm using my font called Open Sans Extra Bold, okay. And also I decided if we have the picture of the wife, we can place the image over there. So because normally we bring their picture, so if you have the picture, then I have to make provision for that I didn't have the picture at that time and I made a design, so make provision for that. If it comes, fine. If it doesn't come, you have the provision, so you can leave it and they will know that, oh, you are willing to add that, but obien one ma didn't picture by when you saw a picture into the handbag. Into with that now, you draw circle, that's ellipse shape. Then your man stroke on it, and also me change the inside color because white oh yeah difference in this. That's why mama na a little green. Then my copy the tribute by wife no nti eba be replace ne din ayɛ ahyɛ hɔ no so nti the name will come here. I think the later ne din ne deɛ menya but ɛnyɛ ne nyinaa menya nti ne din ne deɛ menya paa so nti na me type a name here no that means nti ne din ne bia if say is patient Ochra, then we will write the patient small at the top and Ochra very big. So that was the page 5. So from Hasi Nebe movie to page 6 and 7, that is going to be the last page, and that one is going to be the middle. And the mid into one of the share the pictures into about image. Create a duplicate image, and let's change this one to 6 and 7. Tribute by children, pictures beba and tribute. Then I think say grandchildren so almost information beba honum as well. Alright, so as always now, you will change information to 0607. Then you be moving some part that we don't need, so select all, and let's see, I wanted to move this one to that place, so make sure everything is selected. Now you're moving call that place now, so into selecting everything. Now movie and call that side now, so shape now selecting it and try again. So you can select everything till you hold it down or select it backward or select it one first. Then you hold down the shift key and now click the other ones so you can add it to that selection. And we can change this one to tribute by children. Okay. So I guess say they are creating every page every and they are covering the information that you are going to add at the end of the day. So I think that we will end the video so that we will continue on other videos as well. But basically, this is the whole idea behind all that we are trying to do over here. So I said tribute by children. So tribute by children in team. You copy the alcohol. Time and I made design we need biography of the late person. So me use me information be a me then me work and I'm the year into that's information from the children, tribute by children. Me the share one for the main time. Until man change BPN. Until later on, I'll change those information. And I will so since I make click here drag away and I have a form too much. It's because I want to replace some images of the children up there, and some of them was also going to come down here. Baby, I see I'm with last and some of the images in the way there. I just show on so and see. Maybe I have a fat test into us where they I say to see I say make copy. No matter paste test no air. I will see. Me selecting in align to left and as said them can you just some space in between those tester. New reading here very nice and easy to read. as always so remember say we save your work. Click on OK to save the work. Yeah. From us here, if say who are pictures for the children, we can start to bring them in. So you can see, say, I'm trying to bring one in, but later on I realized that I have to draw a shape. May place you on me find them without anything. So this shape is even too big. Anytime I draw a shape, yes, draw a shape, and I think I wanted a stroke on it as well. So a stroke, reduce the size of the stroke. 8. And from there, make my copy the first person over there. So click and move. From us, we will make it small. Now then, we'll be position I say. Then we'll create a clipping mask. Clipping mask, right click a picture and so create a clipping mask. And as a shortcut here, Shift Alt plus G. It will create a clipping mask for you. Then from there now, you make key selection and delete the other ones because I didn't want all that I have on. That was what I wanted to do. So yeah. And as at the time, now me creative, I think that there were 3 people. No person me on picture back on the me make we kesi said but later on a changing, but basically this is the whole idea. And this is what I think this is the page 6 and 70 from page 8, 6, 7 into page 8 children, 8 and 9 tribute by grandchildren, then 10 tribute by church, and the last one page 12 notes, a place if say they want to add notes, they can add the notes over there. So basically now this is the whole idea. And also as you are working on the book, you say a book is very important. You have to also be working with the curves and everything. Like you have to edit the pictures. If it is dark, you have to brighten them. If it is too bright, you have to, do those necessary changes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so from Hassan, so it's the same thing that we did over there. And children, and you never cut up, so other ones also can come here, come to this place as well. So, and when I mayor or honor, I'll just be duplicating layers for that matter. Nti yɛmpɛ sɛ yɛn video yi ne bɛyɛ tenten paa too much no. Hasi na yɛde mo bɛsi me paakyɛw sɛ wɔn subscribe to your channel yi a yɛbɛsɛ sɛ subscribe to your channel yi na ade kora osua o video nso let us know in the comment section. If say this is the kind of things you want to be seeing on this channel, that one to let us know in the comment section. Patcho like video, now share the video with mine. The more like video na more share na boy encourage say yenye more. And also say open PSD file of this church of this tribute here, making sure say obey coin digital store no get a PSD file which will help us in one way or the other. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, keep creating, never give up. Peace. I'm out.